Where are we, bud? We're at the airport. You want to help push? Where are we going? We're going on a yellow airplane? I hope so. Who are we going to see? Yeah, you want to fly in the yellow airplane? We'll go see if we can find it, okay? Welcome back. A few weeks ago, we ended up going back to Seattle to see my family. It's supposed to be our last big trip of the summer before we kind of spend some time here in Texas and maybe make some smaller trips around the area. Who do you got? So as we do, we got that first flight out in the morning, so it was an early morning wake-up call for Jack and getting to the airport and stuff. But man, the kid did so good. Once we got out of the car, he was wide awake. He was pretty much up all morning until maybe he took a little nap on the car ride home. But I think he may have fallen asleep for maybe an hour on the flight. But he did so well. The kid was playing with his toys the whole time, and Em went to one of the stores here, Pop Shelf, which has some it's kind of like a dollar store. She just got some smaller items and stuff for Jack to play with, just like some coloring books and stuff like that, and some stickers, packs of stickers. And one thing she did get was these little clay modeling toys, where it gives you like a little figurine and you put clay over it. And there is no way that anyone's making what they did in that picture. Take a look at mine. There's just no way. There's no chance. And I know I'm not very artistic, but it was funny though. We had a good laugh about it on the plane and stuff. But Jack loved them. He couldn't get enough of them. So the flights went really well. Short layover in San Jose before getting back on the next flight back to Seattle. We weren't telling any of my nieces or nephews that we were coming into town. So my sisters knew, my grandma knew, my mom knew, my dad knew, but the kids didn't know. So my mom actually showed up to the airport with the two youngest kids. They're not in school yet, so they came with my mom to come pick up somebody from the airport, and they were very surprised when they saw Jack running off the airplane. And gosh, these kids just love him, right? So we ended up going back to my mom's house and surprising the older kids at the house. And that was a lot of fun, seeing them for the first time in a long time. Emilee hasn't been back since 2021, and me and Jack made a short trip back in December of last year. So it was nice to be able to see all the family again and get him involved in it this time as well. Say hi, everybody. Hi. Say hi, Sadie. Jack, you say hi. Is Carson somewhere back there? Say hi, Carson. I have to go to the store. Because y'all are getting for you.
Where are you going? You want to go?
What's up, dude? That's not Parker. Who is that? Oh my goodness, look how big this kid is now.
How did you get so
big? Oh man, what's up? I'll tell you, these kids love Jack. It's so fun seeing all my niece and all the nephews together playing with Jack and stuff. And Sadie's the little girl. She just had so much fun. She's the youngest now, so when she gets Jack running around, it's fun for her to be able to show him how to do things. And oh gosh, they're so cute playing together. The kids just love Jack. And every time we're FaceTiming them and stuff, they're all, oh, baby Jack, baby Jack. But now he's starting to be a big kid, so he's starting to be able to play with them and stuff. And he's starting to understand more things. So that's a lot of fun to see them all interacting together.
Go this way. Yeah. Don't you want to hold hands?
Jump, Sadie. Splash. Oh! We got there on a Thursday, so Friday morning I actually ended up meeting my dad for a round of golf. He's been a member at a country club out in outside of Seattle for probably a decade now. Gosh, that's crazy. But whenever I'm home, we try and get at least one round of golf in because it's a good time for us to spend together. Since I haven't lived in the area for a while now, so it's good for me and my dad just to have that time alone together. But I'll tell you, it poured the entire day. It wasn't supposed to rain until like probably 3/4 of the way through the round, but it rained the entire morning. So we played 18 holes, wet the entire time, hands freezing, all this stuff. But it was still a lot of fun just spending time with Dad.
Shaver.
The rest of that day we just spent kind of hanging out. The next morning we went to Parker and Bentley's lacrosse games. So Parker started playing lacrosse a few years ago. His dad played in high school and middle school and stuff, so that was Parker's first sport he picked up. And then Bentley started playing this year, so the kids had a lot of fun. It's funny to watch them at that age. I think Bentley's in the 5-year-old group, and it's funny to watch him running around out there. And then Parker's, it's kind of getting a little more serious. He's 8, so they're starting to kind of pick up how it's supposed to be played and stuff like that. So some of the kids are super good. It was a lot of fun to watch them. But I'll tell you, my sisters, they're the crazy ones. Sorry, Brittany and Brooke. You guys, they're out there screaming, yelling. It's all in good, all directed positively. But it's so funny to watch them yell and scream and stuff. And they all have a lot of fun with it. But the best part about the games, we got to see Parker's first goal ever. So that was super cool to watch him score his first goal. They'd been throwing him the ball, trying to get him to score the week before at this tournament that they were at. And he wasn't able to, bring it home. But this week, with me, Jack, and Emilee there watching, he scored his first goal. So that was a lot of fun.
What?
We didn't catch it on video, unfortunately, but it was.
Oh man, you stole one.
It was fun to experience with him. You could tell he was super proud. He was trying to kind of play it off all cool around his buddies and stuff. But we had a lot of fun watching that. After that, me and Emilee snuck away with Jack to go meet one of my best friends from high school, Grayson. We met him for a beer down in Sumner. He was so nice to drive all the way down to us, even though he's living in Seattle, just so we could maximize our time with our family and stuff. But gosh, me and Gray go all the way back to preschool or kindergarten. I forget which one, but we've got team pictures from our basketball teams back in like first grade together. I was on his brother's t-ball team. We were like 3 or 4 years old, so super cool that we're still buddies and stuff. He was one of the groomsmen at our wedding. It's always great seeing him and stuff, and I know it's tough because there's kind of a small group of us who we always get together when we have the chance, but now that we all live in separate states across the U.S., it's harder to get together. So whenever I get the chance, I always make sure to make time for these guys. But it was a lot of fun seeing Grayson today. After that, we went over to my sister's house, see her house for the first time. They bought a house about 10 minutes from my mom and 5 minutes from my other sister, Brittany. So that was really cool. And we just went over there for pizza to see the house for the first time. They've been there for a while, but it was our first opportunity to see it. Because last December, there was too much snow driving up to their house, so that we couldn't make it up there.
His name because they merged with big Yes.
Next day, the big thing we were doing with all the family was going to the Seattle Mariners game. So we took all the kids down to Seattle to Safeco Field, I guess T-Mobile Park now, but and we all got 14 seats in one row in center field bleachers. And it was the perfect spot because we didn't have to worry about anybody behind us bothering them, but it was so much fun. All the kids, it was their first game, their first experience at T-Mobile Park, and that was really cool to see. They all joined the kids club, so they got a free hat. They're just kind of running around. They all got Grandpa bought them all ice cream, so that was really cool. They had a really good time, really good experience. It was hectic getting out of there, super busy. You'll see some of the video, but my mom took the brunt of all of it. So sorry, Mom. My bad.
I do that. Are you vlogging right now?
Maybe.
Have you been recording together this whole time?
I should have.
That one. Can I fit here? No.
Yeah, you got Mariners game.
After 4, we're going down to get ice cream.
Say hey. Where are we?
Okay? 1,
You gotta speak up. The crowd can't hear
4,
you.
5.
Mariners game. Our followers can't hear you.
That has to stay up there.
Mariners game.
Who are we watching?
Carson.
You say Julio. Julio, yo. There we go, that's good. We got him. Yeah, Mike, he's walking. I've never been stressed with someone driving as much as I am in this.
Bro. Don't even. Whoops.
You're gonna turn left on the first stop? Stop sign?
Did not, did I?
They're already pulling off the Sunder exit.
Seriously? Where am I going, bro?
Straight.
See him?
Don't worry.
How did we miss that?
You just gotta be aggressive, guy.
What was
That's
that?
on you.
You stuck me in on the wrong lane.
That's okay.
Okay.
We're just going on.
All over
The bus goes where?
The guy on the bus goes What else? Oh, gotta go. Let me know when we get it.
Hey, guy.
Left.
We're gonna turn left onto Michigan Street, okay?
Left on Michigan. Just let me know when we're there because I can't see very well.
The light. So let me get a picture of you in front of the
Once we got back from the game, I took Parker out to the park and let him fly the drone around. I showed him how to use it, and then he flew it for about 5 and 10 minutes, and just the kid had so much fun. It was another one of those things where he was trying to kind of play it off like it was, it was okay, but like he gets inside, and he's like, that was so cool, telling his mom and dad and stuff. And I think it's something he'd be super interested in the next couple of years if we can find him, either get his own or get him to join a club or something like that at school. So that was a lot of fun, just letting him fly it around, and he took it pretty far out at some points and just brought it, turned it around, brought it on back, and once he got the hang of it, he had a lot of fun. It was super cool to kind of share that with him and show that to him. On Monday, the kids were in school, so Emilee and I drove down to my hometown, Kirkland, Washington, and spent some time down there. And as every time me and Emilee make a trip home, we have to go to my old neighborhoods and see my houses that I grew up in. And I tell her the same stories every time, that my buddy lived in this house, another friend lived in that house, this is the park we played at, oh, let's go drive over by this house. And then we make a little loop around my neighborhood, and then we went down to the marina and spent some time down there. Jack got his first ice cream cone. We walked along the water, let Jack play. If you've seen our Rosemary Beach video, the kid loves the beach and the water. So anytime he sees anything resembling that, he's all about it. Still the bubble water. He ran right up into it. Just, gosh, he loves it so much. We walked along the dock and had some fun out there. So that was a lot of fun. Really good time there.
My park where you just put baseball in the tennis courts, and if the tennis courts were taken, we'd go to the basketball court. People are playing right now, so we'd probably have to go to the basketball court. I wish those trees were up when we were living there, because Forbes Creek, I love that sign.
Wow, how much do you think this house is? I'm gonna guess 2.8.
It's all nostalgia. I think Joan's here?
And look at that yard.
There it is. There it is. That's it, you guys. Oh, but that's where Daddy was born and raised.
And now it's where Sasha calls home.
2023, L-Dub, 09.
bubble rider? Okay, ready?
What'd you see, bud? What'd you see?
cold, huh? It does feel good, Mom. It's cold, but...
Good throw.
Bud. Yeah, buddy.
Do you see boat?
Hi, bud. Is that good? Is that good, buddy?
Feet up on the dash and the calling open road. Road trip classics on the radio. With your hand tied in mine, there's no such thing as time. Now we can go anywhere you wanna go. Ooh, there's no place we can go. Ooh, my home is when I'm alone.
After spending a couple hours in Kirkland, we drove over to Bellevue and went to the park there to kill some time before we were meeting the mom of the little girl Emily used to nanny. So we met her for lunch, and then we made our trip back up to Sumner. We watched one final lacrosse practice, and then we just kind of hung out the rest of the night, made dinner at home, and spent some time there with all the family and stuff.
I'll walk with you for life. Go anywhere you wanna go. There's no place we can go. My home is when I'm alone with you.
Yeah, bub.
Awfully cool. Ready?
Hop back here.
Hey. How is it going back there, you three?
Good. Jack, what do you want? What do you want? You sure? Okay, we got stickers for you.
Well, it's sure.
Thanks for watching again this week, you guys. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm trying to get more consistent with making them. It's just we've had a lot going on, and I'll kind of explain more of that in the next video probably. We're kind of cooling in on our travels for the rest of the summer, but we're kind of planning some more trips for later this year. Even looking into 2024, 2025, and trying to set up some travel plans for them. So keep an eye out for that. Also, keep an eye out for our next video. We got some big news coming, some super exciting stuff going on in the Baldwin household. Thanks for watching.
At least for now. Oh, to be a kid again, to feel the breeze creep up my skin, to be so full of life and without care. Oh, to love the little things, the ones that we can't seem to see, 'cause everyone around us has gone blind. Oh,